Hey everyone, this is Eric, and I'm going to do a tutorial here about how to create a video using assets from Media Cloud Pro. Now, of course, we do have the built-in meme creation tool, but what if you want to create something that's a little more of an in-depth video, perhaps with tracks of music and multiple video clips spliced together? Of course, you can use your own video editor if you have your own video software. There's a couple that I personally use, like Camtasia and Adobe Premiere Pro. Of course, those cost money. So the reason I'm making this tutorial is to give you a couple of free options, completely free, online, web-based video editors that you can use without even having to download any software to your computer. And so in this tutorial, I'm going to use Kizoa, and then I'm also going to make a second tutorial where we are going to use Adobe Spark. And what's really cool is that you can use virtually all of the assets that you will find in Media Cloud Pro to create videos on those free platforms. For example, if we look at Find Media, we can actually use images, we can use GIFs, we can use videos and memes. You wouldn't necessarily use icons, although you could. Certainly audio tracks, sound effects, the GIF assets, of course anything that you saved in your library. Logos you could use if you want to put a logo in the corner of your video. Viral quotes, avatars, certainly good for videos. Vector graphics are perfect for using in videos. 3D e-covers, not so much. And then you'll also find some assets within the bonuses that are definitely great for using in videos. So I'm going to start by searching for some video assets. And I'm going to create an actual video that I'm going to use for one of my businesses. I have an offline local business. It's a dance studio. And we have a concert coming up, a recital, and I want to create an advertisement for it. Most of the tickets are sold out, but we have a few tickets left. So I have a concept in mind. And so I think I want something related to ballet. Let's see, this video here is a pretty nice one. I actually did a demo of that previously. The other thing I can do is check the memes, because memes are basically like short little videos, and I just need some short clips. So we'll check ballet memes. Of course, the thing that you'll find with many of these memes is that they're really made to be humorous. I think that's kind of like what a lot of memes are. But some of these look like they would certainly be appropriate. This one's pretty funny with Miss Piggy. I'm going to search for Nutcracker, because even though our performance is not the Nutcracker, it is a Christmas related dance concert. And so if we could find something Nutcracker related, I think that might work for the video that I have in mind. All right, and sure enough, we do have quite a few Nutcracker ballet related memes. I kind of like the looks of these ones right here. This one's got a nice solo dancer. This one's got an ensemble. I'm going to go ahead and click this one to preview it. It's a 6-second clip. That's about what I'm looking for. So I'm going to go ahead and download that directly to my computer. And let's see, next I'm going to search for a crowd running, because the idea I have in mind is like the tickets are selling out quickly and I want to get those last tickets sold. So first I'll search for videos. Let's see, crowd running. I'm not sure, I might have to look at memes as well. Look at videos and memes. So crowd running videos. We do have some crowds and we do have some people running, but it's not quite the look I'm going for. Let's check memes. Okay, and we have quite a few clips of a crowd running. This is kind of more what I'm looking for. This one's kind of neat, although I think that's probably from South Park, the cartoon. I don't think I want to use that for my video. This is kind of the image that I'm looking for. Let's check this one out. Yeah, let's preview that. Yeah, I like that. It's like people are going crazy, like stampeding to go buy the tickets or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and download that one. And then the next component that I want to search for is someone who's like really sad, because I want them to be like, you know, they're going to miss out on seeing this performance because they're not going to be able to get tickets. So let's just search for sad memes. All right, yeah, we've definitely got some sad memes, but I think most of those are kind of meant to be like funny, sad memes. I don't know, let's check crying. Yeah, again, it seems like they're kind of meant to be funny. Let's check crying videos. Okay, we've got just a few that showed up. This first one looks like it's interesting though. Let's go ahead and preview that. And I'll go ahead and click play. Yeah, this is good. She's like super sad because she didn't get tickets. Okay, let's see what happens here. Sorry, my internet connection's pretty slow because I live out in the country, so it takes sometimes a while for videos to stream. So then, okay, so then she's hopeful. So there's still some tickets available, and then she's happy. She can get some tickets. This is perfect. This is actually going to solve pretty much the rest of this video for me. So I'm going to go ahead and download this one. I don't really need it to be real high definition. I'm just going to post this on Facebook, I think. So we'll go ahead and just download this small standard definition size. Okay, and that's just going to take a minute. It says 45 seconds or so to download to my computer. That just shows just how slow my internet connection really is. In the meantime, we'll go ahead and jump over to Kizoa and start logging in. Now you can actually click try it now and it will take you right to their movie maker without even having to log in. But I recommend signing up for a free account first so that you can save your work. Otherwise, if you go and just do the try it now, you could be into your video project and basically lose it. So it's better to sign up for your free account first, then you can log in. All right, so I've already created a free account. I'm gonna go ahead and log in. And then you can create a movie from a template or start from scratch. Templates, of course, can be great shortcuts, so that's something that you may want to check out. For this demonstration, I'm going to create one from scratch to show you that you can truly create a video solely using clips from Media Cloud Pro. We could choose the format 16:9, 1:1, or 9:16. 1:1 would be good for Instagram. 16:9 is what you're going to use for most videos, and if you're creating it for a client, that's definitely what you're going to probably use. So we'll do that, and then we're going to add our media. And so we're here on the Photos tab. I wish they would just rename this Media tab because it's actually for photos and videos. You can see the plus button here. It says Photos/Videos. So I'm going to click this plus button, and I'm going to upload images. Again, it says images, but it's actually images or video files. So I'm going to click My Computer. And then we have these 3 video files that I just downloaded from Media Cloud Pro. Okay, I think 2 of them were memes and 1 was a video, but technically they're all MP4 files. So this is going to work very well. So we'll go ahead and upload this one first. And you can actually upload multiple files at a time on Kizoa. But again, because of my slow internet connection, I just like to upload one at a time to make sure there's no errors. Okay, that one's uploaded. Now I'm going to go ahead and click again. I'm going to choose the next file that we got from Media Cloud Pro. This one's a pretty small one, so it shouldn't take very long to upload. Okay, that one's done. Now we'll go ahead and upload that third one. And this one's not very big either, just 1.5 megabytes. So if you do have a slow internet connection, then it can be helpful to work with the smaller media files rather than downloading the full HD for everything. Okay, and that one's done. Now, if we hover over this media, I believe, yes, it will show us a preview of that media. Again, my slow internet connection is causing it to lag, but it will show a preview of the video. Now, down here at the bottom is the timeline. So this is basically where you kind of put together your video. It starts by default with 3 spaces basically, and you can add more by clicking this plus button. You can add as many clips as you want. And it says drag your photo here, but this means you can drag any type of media file here. It can be a photo or it could be a video. So I'm going to start out with this one of the ballet. And I'm going to select Smart Crop because these videos and memes are not necessarily in the right aspect ratio, but it's okay. Kizoa will crop it for us. Okay, and then the second one I want to use is the one of this crowd running. So I'm going to go ahead and drop that into the second spot. And then the third one is this girl who is crying and sad, and then she becomes happy. Okay, so I've got these 3 videos here in order on my timeline. I'm going to go ahead and click play just to kind of see what they look like when I play them in sequence. All right, so there's my ballet, and then we got the crowd running, and then we've got the girl crying, and then she has hope, and then she's going to be happy. Okay, yep, that'll work. That's what we want. So the next thing I'm going to do is add some text to these video clips to kind of tell my story of what I'm trying to do here, which is sell some tickets, sell the final tickets that are remaining for our performance. So I'm going to click on the text tab, and let's see, I'll click the most popular ones. We've got normal display. Let's see. Let's try the reflective light text. I'm going to drag that onto the first one here. Okay, and I can always change this effect if I want to, but we'll try it and see how it looks. So what I want to say is it's almost time for Nativity, which is the name of our performance. It's almost time for Nativity. But I want to say, but that's going to kind of get people's attention. It's almost time for Nativity, but we'll go ahead and click enter. And then if I want to preview that again, I can preview it. I'll click play. So there we go. It's almost time for Nativity, but what's going to happen? Uh-oh, tickets are almost sold out. Okay. All right, and now we're going to add some text to this second video clip, and I want it to say, like tickets are almost sold out. That's why people are going crazy. They're running in this scene. I don't think I want that reflective light one. Let's see. Let's check the classic. You can click on any of these to see a little preview over here on the right-hand side. Flicker I kind of like because that's going to be like super attention getting. So I'm going to try the flicker text. Drag that down onto the second video clip. And I'm going to say tickets are almost sold out. Okay, and then you can barely see that. It's black text. We need to change that, and we also need to make it bigger. So I'm going to change the text size to large, and maybe like yellow text, and maybe a different font that's more bold. Let's see, that one, tickets are almost sold out. Yeah, I think that's very attention getting, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and click enter, and go ahead and play that just to see what that sequence looks like now. So it's almost time for Nativity, but tickets are almost sold out. Okay, all right, yeah, I think that'll work. Now we need to add text to my third video clip. Now, this video clip's pretty long, 19 seconds. I don't know if I need it to be that long. Although, just to keep things simple, I'll probably just leave it as is. So we're going to go ahead and use some, let's see, maybe a scroll, or we need something. I've got a lot of things to say. Now, you could put multiple layers of text on there, but then you have to use the Collage Maker, which is a little more complicated, actually. It's definitely more complicated, so I'm not going to do that for this demonstration. I'm trying to keep it very easy and something that you can follow very easily and do for yourself. But if you want to, really dig into this software, this application, and create more in-depth layers, you can use the Collage Maker. I think so. I need something that scrolls. I think the sweep, the upward sweep, I believe, is probably kind of what I'm looking for. Or is it the downward sweep that I want? Yeah, I think the upward sweep. We'll use the upward sweep. I'm going to go ahead and drag that onto this third video clip. Okay, and so we said it's almost time for nativity, but tickets are almost sold out. And so she starts out being sad. So we're going to say something like, not everyone will make it in. And then we'll skip a line and then we'll say, but I'll say it's not too late. That's when she's kind of like getting hope, you know. It's not too late. Skip a line. I'll say there are still a few tickets left. Or just there are still a few tickets. And then I'll say, get your tickets now. Okay, so that's cool. Now I need to make it so that's easier to see. So like a white font. I think we want a bigger font, so we'll go at least medium, maybe large. Okay. We'll preview that and see how it looks. You can also preview it directly from this window here. You basically click the test from this slide and it'll do a preview of just that one slide. All right, I'm not sure why that's kind of hanging up there. Probably my internet connection again, but the other way was working, so we'll just preview it again this way. We'll start at the beginning. We can actually probably just scroll ahead. So yeah, there it goes. We'll go ahead and start there. Not everyone will make it in, but it's not too late. There are still a few tickets. Now she's happy. Get your tickets now. And look at that happy smile. Yeah, I think that'll work. I'm not sure why it paused at the end like that. I'm not sure if that's just the way the video clip is. Oh no, it goes all the way to the end. Okay, perfect. And then let's see. Oh, you know what? I'm going to add a logo to the end, or actually a poster. So I'm going to go back to Photos and click on Add Photos Videos. I'm going to click my computer again, and I have this nativity banner. So it's a web banner that we had created for advertising this Christmas show. All right, so that's uploaded. I'm going to go ahead and drag that into the fourth slide. And let's see, I don't think I need any text on that. The length I might increase a little longer than 3 seconds. So to do that, I should tell you what I'm doing here. I double click on that, and then here where it says slide duration, I'm going to increase it. So doing this increases it like 1/10 of a second, and then the double arrow increases it 1 second. We'll make it like 10 seconds long. Might as well, because that's kind of a good advertisement there at the end. Okay, and click enter. Now let's go ahead and play it in sequence. You know what? Let's go ahead and add some transitions. So see these T's, the letter T in between each of these clips. Those are places you can put transitions. So we'll click on the transitions tab. And you've got all kinds of transitions that you can use here. Crossfade is a pretty traditional transition, of course. I think the fade light burst might be a good one for this particular video that I'm making here. And you can use different transitions for each of them, but maybe I'll just keep this consistent. So it says, would you like to apply this transition to the entire movie? I'll just say yes. All right, so now we've got transitions. Now let's go ahead and preview it with transitions. All right, so it's almost time for nativity, but there's that transition. So I think that's just a rendering issue, just kind of got held up. Yeah, it's like you can't really read that text on that second one. I might have to change that text style on that second clip, because it's just such a short 2-second clip. Rather than having that flashing text, I might just need a static text. Okay, yep, and then it transitions into the final slide. Okay, that's all good. So that all looked good except for this second slide. I'm going to double click that one, and for some reason it was having trouble. Now it might actually fix itself if I just simply finalize this video, save it, and render it. but I'm going to go ahead and just to play it safe, I'm going to change the text type to just like plain text. Let's see here. Which one is the plain text? That is the question. Is it this? Yeah, you know what? That looks pretty good. Just that static right there. So we'll go ahead and try that. So we'll go ahead and preview it once more. Well, I'm not sure what happened there. It's like it's having a problem rendering that text. Let me go ahead and double click that again. No, that looks okay. We'll go ahead, we'll save it and render it and see how it turns out. In fact, I'm going to save it to make sure I don't lose my work. We'll call this nativity. And the last thing I need to do is add a audio track. Now in Media Cloud Pro, you have lots of audios to choose from. You got all these packages of stock audios, thousands of them. I think it's over 3,000 audio tracks that you can choose from. You have to download them, so they're pretty big files. It's about I think each one's about a gig. So go ahead and download those first, and then you can open up those folders, and they're organized in categories and things like that. But you'll easily be able to find some background music that you like for any project, really. Kizoa also has some music built in that you can use. So if you click on the Music tab, here's a selection of royalty-free music that we can actually use. And of course, you can also add your own music. So you can see here you've got my music. So just like we added our own photos and videos, you can add your own music. You can also add your own GIFs, right? So all those different types of media that you have in Media Cloud Pro can be used here in Kizoa. Okay, so I'm going to look for, again, I think, something like the Nutcracker. And this catches my eye right away. Tchaikovsky Waltz of the Flowers. That's exactly, I think, what I'm looking for this. So I'm going to go ahead and drag this down onto that first clip. And so now, by default, it puts that music for the entire movie. Now, whether I want that for the entire movie, I'm not entirely sure. Let's go ahead and preview this first and see how it looks. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Perfect music. Again, we'll see what happens with that text. Hopefully that corrects itself. Yeah, I like the music with this. I think that that fits well. Get your tickets now. Perfect. I could switch the music maybe right on that transition to the final slide. Although that music is pretty good. That might be good enough just like that. But just, I guess maybe for the sake of showing you how to do it, maybe something upbeat, something Latin. Let's see, I believe you can, cumbia, that's got to be pretty upbeat. I think you can play it just by double clicking it. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. How about this one here that says everybody's dancing? Let's go ahead and preview that. Yeah, that's good too. Let's see. Let's check this one. Por rumbas. Okay, yeah, I think I like that. That's cool. All right, I'm going to go ahead and drag this one down onto that final slide. And so it's going to switch from the Waltz of the Flowers to this Por Rumbas. And I think there might be some music things you can do. Yeah, you can change the speed of the fade in. You can change the volume if you want it to be quieter, all that kind of stuff. All right, so I think that should do it. Let's go ahead and save this. And now we could post it directly to Facebook, but if you do it through here, it's also going to have a link to Kizoa below the video, and I don't necessarily want that. So I'm going to go ahead and download the video to my computer. And so here's a bit of the catch, right? So if you don't have a paid version of this, you got to have their logo on it. So you have to select with logo in order to be able to download it. Now you can choose a few different file types, but MP4 is typically the most useful. And I don't need all that big of a file, so I'll go maybe a small one here, like 480. So basically standard def. 30 frames per second is basically pretty standard, and 1x speed. Yep, that's good. So we'll go ahead and confirm and download that. All right, so now it's basically what it's doing is rendering that video, and I'll be able to download it here in just a moment. We'll go ahead and pause the video and then pick it up once it finishes rendering. All right, it says your movie nativity is ready, and that only took, even on my slow connection, didn't take all that long. I guess that's because the rendering doesn't happen on my internet connection, it happens on their server. And so now it's downloading. Looks like it's only about a 4 megabyte file, so that should be pretty easy to download and then upload to Facebook. So I'm going to go ahead and go over to my website for this dance studio. Oops. I should know my own domain here. Oops, there we go. Okay, and why I wanted to go here is there's a link I needed to get. So it says click here to purchase tickets for nativity. I'm going to go ahead and copy that link address. So copy link address, because I'm going to use that in my Facebook post. I'm going to go to the Facebook page for this dance studio. And you know what, before I actually upload that, let's go ahead and preview how it turned out. So I'm going to open up my downloads folder here. Here's the Kizoa Movie Maker MP4 file. And we'll go ahead and play that, see how it turned out. So you can see also it's got, so this is the logo there, Kizoa. You'd have to pay if you want that to be removed. Let me rewatch that part here to see how that turned out. Tickets are, yeah, you know what? I think it's okay. But tickets are almost sold out. Yeah, I think that works. Just make sure this final transition worked out. There we go. And then the other thing they do is they put this little outro on the end of it, again, because we're not a paid member. But I think we can trim that. I believe we can trim that in Facebook. I'll have to check. If not, it's okay. I know, like in YouTube, you can trim a video directly in YouTube. While I'm on that topic, let's go ahead and just take a quick look at this premium memberships. So if you wanted to actually get rid of that logo and that outro and be able to do more stuff, you can pay for one of these. Now, the starter one at least is good enough to get rid of the logo. So if you're just doing basic stuff like that video that I just made, this is all you would need. So if you're creating videos for clients, obviously you would want to get rid of the logo. And that's only $29.99. Now these other ones get a little more pricey. And so would I recommend buying one of these? Not necessarily. Now, if you really like the Kizoa platform, you enjoy using it and it seems to be a good style for you, then yeah, sure, it's worth it. I personally would rather get something like Camtasia. That's at TechSmith. Let me go there. Which is a software for your own computer, so it's not web-based. So it's not like Kizoa. It's totally web-based, so you can access it anywhere. Camtasia is a software that goes on your computer. And let me just check what the price is right now. I've been using Camtasia since, I don't know, 2005 or something like that. So I mean, it's $250. So that's not cheap either, but it is a powerful software. The other one that I personally use is Adobe Premiere Pro, and that comes with Adobe Creative Cloud. So I think I pay about $50 a month for that software as well. And with that I get Photoshop and Adobe Acrobat and all that kind of stuff. And I use that more for live action videos, whereas I use Camtasia more for screen capture videos and most of the marketing sales videos that I create. But yeah, that is kind of pricey too. So I guess see how you like Kizoa. You know, if you like it, then it might be worth it. I don't think they even have an affiliate program, so this is not a pitch. I'm not trying to pitch you on it. The reason I'm actually used Kizoa for this demonstration is because the free version has a lot of great features. Okay, so back to the topic at hand here. This is our Facebook feed. And let me just make sure this is not going to clash with whatever was most recently posted on this Facebook feed. Let's see, Word Wednesday. Yeah, that should be all right. That was yesterday, so nothing's been posted today, so this should be just fine. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and post where, where it says photo video. I'm going to go ahead and select photo video, and I'm going to select upload photos/video, and then I'm going to select that Kizoa movie that we just downloaded. Now that's uploading to Facebook. All right, so the title is, let's see, Nativity Tickets Are Selling Out. And then the description. So this is where I'm going to use that link that I just copied from the website. So I'm going to say, get tickets here. And then I'm going to do a Control-V to paste that link. And let's see, anything else I want to do here? The thumbnail, not sure if I can switch. Yep, maybe I can switch it. Let's see which one's going to be the best. Tickets are almost sold out. That's what we want to do. We'll go ahead and click next. And we will go ahead and publish it. All right, so the fact that I'm actually publishing this video on my own local business Facebook feed shows the legitimacy of Media Cloud Pro and the assets that we're providing here. This is a video that is going to be beneficial to this business. All right, it's going to help us finish selling out the rest of those tickets. And so this is a video that, if an agency were to make this for us, even though it's a very simple video, just a few clips with some text and background music, that would cost hundreds of dollars. Absolutely would cost hundreds of dollars. All right, and it looks like the video is just processing. And here we go. Here is the video. And it's got this, make sure this link is working. Yep, link is working. Let's go ahead and turn on the sound. Tickets are almost sold out. Get your tickets now. All right, fantastic. All right, so that was it, guys. We just made a real video, a video that is actually useful for a real business. And, it took more than 2 minutes. I took a little bit of time on that. But again, this is a video that would have cost hundreds of dollars and really did not take that long. And we used it completely with assets from Media Cloud Pro. And just a little bonus extra tutorial for you here. I just remembered another free online app that allows you to cut or trim video files, again for free. So I'm going to go ahead and open up that downloads folder where we have the video that we just downloaded from Kizoa. And I'm just simply going to, so this is online-video-cutter.com. Online-video-cutter.com. I'm going to drag and drop that directly into the browser. Okay, so Oh, error occurred while uploading file. Let's try it again. Probably due to my internet connection. There we go, there we go, there we go. Almost there, almost there. Okay, and so you can see here where the end of it has that Kizoa outro. So I want to cut it to where that is not on there. And then I'm going to click save. And then I'm going to download it. So there's a nice little hack for you to get rid of that outro that Kizoa puts onto videos that are created using their free edition. So I hope you enjoyed that tutorial, and if you are interested, I'm also going to do a tutorial for Adobe Spark, which is another free web-based video editing platform. Thanks for watching.